Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year again. The moment that every single sensible wrestling fan has been waiting for. It is the grandest stage of them all. It's like the Super Bowl of WWE. It is WrestleMania 42. Welcome to the Big Three Breakdowns.
Big Three Breakdown.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Big Three Breakdowns. My name is Pulse Metrics, aka Jackson Girding, and this is my good co-host, I would say, Nico Mateo. And today we have got a very special treat for you all. Today we are going to be filming our WrestleMania 42 picks for all of you to love and enjoy.
Yes, we will, Jackson. But before we go on with the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We will really appreciate it. And let us know down in the comments your WrestleMania 42 picks.
Yes, sir. But before we get into it, I've got a piece of breaking news for everyone to see. It involves the Houston Texans. They have just locked up their edge rusher, Will Anderson, long term to a 3-year, $150 million contract extension with $134 million of that fully guaranteed. Any takes?
$144 million guaranteed.
$134 million guaranteed. So it's a little bit less.
Well, that's still a lot of money, but Will Anderson, he's a top edge rusher in football, potential to be the top edge rusher in football. I think that for Will Anderson, it's not a bad contract. At least it might have been a little bit of an overpay, but if I was the Rams, I would be scared because with how Will Anderson was paid, just imagine what Jared Verse is going to want.
Exactly, yeah, because Jared Verse is going to want maybe even $180 million because the market is just rising and rising and rising and rising. And Will Anderson, I feel like at some degree this is deserved because the dude has been one of the best edge rushers in the league since he got into the league. But at the same time, $150 million for an edge rusher, he's the highest paid non-quarterback ever.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, but let's get into our WrestleMania predictions.
Yes, sir. Let's start things off by talking about the 6-man tag team match between the Usos, Jay and Jimmy Uso and LA Knight versus Logan Paul and Austin Theory Division and I Show Speed.
Why is I Show Speed wrestling?
Why a celebrity mania people are starting to call this. I'm sorry. I got to go on a rant real quick. The celebrities, this year's celebrities with Pat McAfee's involvement in the Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton thing, Jelly Roll and everything, and now YouTubers, it's completely ruined WrestleMania. It's so stupid. But the Usos and I Show Speed, the Usos and LA Knight, excuse me, they should win, no doubt.
Yeah, that's also my pick. I can't really see it go any other way. I mean, the Usos are probably the biggest tag team in wrestling. Great for the brand.
And LA Knight.
Yeah, and LA Knight is amazing. He's one of the best in the league.
Exactly. And LA Knight needs to get a credible win, dude. He has done nothing but lose important matches since he got here, other than last year's WrestleMania with AJ, or 2 years ago with AJ Styles. He can't just keep losing and losing and losing, especially not to two YouTubers and a bonehead. It just doesn't make sense. And now we have Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's World Championship. This belt kind of feels like a curse because everyone who has it gets hurt with it. That
is a very odd coincidence, but I got Liv Morgan winning this match.
I do too. I mean, Stephanie Vaquer has had a great run, but it's time if you're asking me. She's had a great run. You know, her matches have been fantastic. She's a fantastic wrestler. She's going to be a star, but Liv Morgan, actually, to some degree, I can see Stephanie Vaquer winning if the Judgment Day does decide to turn on Liv Morgan. But
I mean, if a championship run ever runs out, the time to have it run out is WrestleMania.
Yep, pretty much. Usually this is where the championship reigns change hands. Not all of them, but Liv Morgan, she has not been in the spotlight like she in a while. Like she's been hurt, you know.
Hmm.
She's had like a shoulder injury. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna have her win. If they're gonna have her win by any interference with the Judgment Day, like Raquel Rodriguez or Roxanne Perez. But either way, she should win because I just think it is just the correct choice
Yeah, this will be the correct choice, and this will be like a good, just kind of like redemption match.
for Liv Morgan.
Yes, for her like missing time, not being in the spotlight for a while. This could be a huge win for her overall career,
And
and
like the
could put her
thing is,
back to like where Liv Morgan was, where like before all this stuff happened.
yeah. And one thing I will say, like, if Stephanie loses this, she doesn't lose any credibility, I feel like, because she's had such a long reign. She's beaten like almost everyone she's needed to beat to prove herself.
Yeah.
By the way, these two's rivalry, like these guys' rivalry, these women's rivalry, mwah, they have done a fantastic job at making it look like they actually hate each other.
Yeah, like this is probably the best rivalry in all women's wrestling as of
Yeah,
right now.
at least best build up women's match to WrestleMania. It's not even relatively close.
Yeah.
Now we have the unsanctioned match, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically the stipulation is okay, but it doesn't count. You know, WWE will not be held accountable for any injuries. It's unsanctioned. We've got Jacob Fatu and we got Drew McIntyre.
This match can go either way. This is going to be, in my opinion, this is this is the best match of night one WrestleMania,
Probably.
and I have Jacob Fatu win it.
I I don't know. I've been going back and forth because at the same time, like if they want Drew to, sorry, if they want Jacob to have like some credibility, if they want to push him into that world title picture, then they need this win. However, Drew is coming off of a bad loss and he needs to get his credibility back, I feel like.
And I mean, I think Jacob Fatu should be pushed into the main spotlight. He is a great wrestler. He is probably, him and Trick Williams are probably the two best young studs coming up.
Exactly.
And
I
I
mean,
think
Jacob
this
Fatu
win
like
can,
just got to WWE not too long ago.
yeah, and this win can really put him on the map even
Yeah,
more.
especially since Drew McIntyre is a former world champion.
Exactly.
But I just feel like they're going to give it to Drew. And I feel like that is right because Drew has done nothing again but just lose the entire time. I am expecting some blood. I am expecting some weapons. They could go to Home Depot and they wouldn't see as many hardware equipment like they're about to use at this match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Now we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship match between Becky Lynch and AJ Lee.
I have Becky Lynch winning this one.
I
I
do
mean,
too.
this is another match that can go either way. Becky Lynch has been in this business long enough. She's still one of the best women's wrestlers there are.
Exactly.
I think Becky Lynch is gonna take home the belt.
Exactly. And like AJ Lee being a part timer, but also in general for Becky, like if she loses, like what does she do? Like where does she go from here? She's lost everything. And now now if she loses, she's going to let the person who has taken everything from her beat her again. Like AJ Lee already beat her. Like Becky Lynch needs to win to get one up on AJ Lee. Otherwise, she's just going to look like a fraud. She's going to look phony. You have no reason to believe that she's a dangerous asset anymore.
And that's why I think that this WrestleMania match is a huge match to determine Becky Lynch's future in
Exactly.
WWE.
Exactly. Again, as I mentioned, especially since AJ Lee is a part timer, they don't want to give the belt to someone who's not even going to show up with the thing half the time.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match. We have Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus Lash Legend Nia Jax, the Irresistible Forces, and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And we also have some breaking news. It is reported that Nikki Bella is not medically cleared, so we don't really know what the future holds for the Bella twins in that whole situation. So we're just going to be focusing on and predicting these three. Who's your pick?
So my pick was the Bella Twins before that came out.
Exactly.
But As of right now, I have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss winning it.
Fair enough. I mean, if they want to do like singles title again with them sometime, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. They may want to do some because the women's tag team division doesn't have a lot or have too
Mm-hmm.
much right now. Um,
Mm,
I'm gonna go Bailey and Lyra Valkyrie. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really have a specific reason. I just have that feeling because I mean, like, although all three of those tag teams, all three of those other tag teams got their moment. Bailey and Lyra Valkyria have been in the shadows. They haven't gotten their moment yet. I just feel like this is a moment, that they
mm,
need to get.
yeah.
And this is kind of one of those matches where they just want to get everyone involved. So they just thought of something random. They just put it together.
Yes. 100% agreed with that.
Um, Now we have probably what's going to be the most entertaining match of the night. We have Gunther and Seth Rollins.
I have Gunther for this match. I think Gunther will beat Seth Rollins. I mean, this is another match. It's a coin flip. There's nothing like you say Seth Rollins. I'm not gonna be mad at it. I just think with like the role that Gunther's on, with the role that Gunther's been on as of right now, I think he's gonna beat Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I mean, Gunther's been on this kind of like, retire everyone if they want to, and if they want to set up Brock versus Gunther for the future, then Gunther has to win this match, and Gunther will.
Hmm.
I'm picking Gunther to win, but like, and I'm also going to predict that there will be a little interference from Braun Breaker.
That's a pretty bold prediction, but
I mean, listen, if WWE makes something so predictable, you don't actually think it's gonna happen, but then it happens.
hmm
It's what happened with Seth last year when Paul turned on Roman and Punk.
hmm
Now we have the main event of night one, which is Randy Orton with Pat McAfee, and then Cody Rhodes potentially with Jelly Roll.
again, I think these celebrities are kind of getting out of hand, but it is great for the business.
Exactly.
But
It's just for TKO. It's all about collecting those checks. They put logos for Slim Jim on the tables, ladders.
yeah, but for this match, I have Randy Orton winning.
I I do too. Why is that? Why do you have Randy?
I mean, I think Randy Orton, he's been in this again. Like this is the same thing with Becky Lynch. They've been in this business long enough. They can use a huge win, like beating Cody Rhodes in WrestleMania. I think
Exactly.
Randy Orton coming back into his prime with the WrestleMania win over
Exactly. Any heel
probably
turn.
yeah with the heel turn and everything. That would be insane, and that's what I think
Exactly.
will happen.
And yeah, not only that, but like Cody Rhodes, for as good as he is, like he doesn't need to be in the world title picture all the time, every time.
Yeah, that was another reason we've seen Cody Rhodes win so much. I think this match will have a very different outcome.
He's the prime John Cena of this era. Like he's their top guy, so they're gonna want to put him in top guy scenarios all the time.
Yep.
But again, if there's some sort of shenanigans going on, do you think there's going to be some sort of shenanigans, like someone will help Randy win, or do they just give the credibility to Randy and have him just flat out win clean?
I think they're just gonna give it to Randy and have him win like fair and square, flat out clean.
I mean, I could also see like the only way I can see Cody winning this match is if Cody turns heel in the match and cheats, like uses the title, does a low blow or something, cheats, and follows up with it. That's the only way I can see Cody Rhodes winning.
I mean, you can always assume that Cody Rhodes will win and nobody will argue with you because he wins all the time. So, but I don't think they would make a wrestler like Cody Rhodes, who is basically like their main guy, and turn him heel.
Exactly, because you usually want your top guy to be like a good guy, to be
Mm,
like a fan favorite.
yeah, like
Unless you're
Cena.
Roman Reigns, who was originally the top guy and did a great job as a heel with the bloodline and everything. But Cody's not as good as Roman. It's just flat out. That's just flat out simple.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Randy Orton. Now beginning night 2, we have a good one. Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi. This is
I'll say this. Brock Lesnar, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I hated making this pick, but I got Obafemi.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I kind of like Oba. I kind of like what he's doing. Like he is a star. He is going to be a star for a long time. They should have called him up from NXT like way earlier than this. But like he's over with the crowd. There's just no reason for Brock Lesnar to win. Like unless I can see, hold on. I can see TKO, like since it's on ESPN and Brock Lesnar is a big figure in the sports world for the sports fans, I can kind of see them pulling the trigger and beating Obafemi, but ultimately I don't think they're going to do it because how big of a skyrocket would that be for your career if you're just coming up and you beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania?
Yeah, like I think this is gonna be a similar situation to Jacob Fatu. If Jacob Fatu beats Drew McIntyre, he's gonna get put in the spotlight. Same thing with Obafemi. If he beats Brock Lesnar,
out of all people,
he beats one of the greatest wrestlers of our era.
Brock Lesnar. Yes, I'll say it one more time. Or as Paul Heyman says, Brock Lesnar. Watching WWE in 2017 when he was the Advocate, that was painful. Now we have the 6-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match. This is going to have a bunch of spots. It's going to have a bunch of kicks and flips. We got Javon Evans, the champion Penta, Rey Mysterio, JD McDonough, Dragon Lee, and Rusev.
Rey Mysterio is going to win this. I have faith in my favorite wrestler to ever walk the face of the earth. He will win this match.
Okay. I mean, he was kind of added to it like last minute. It's not scripted. He was added to the match last minute because I think someone got hurt that was supposed to be in it. You're not gonna like this. I have Javon Evans winning.
Which, I mean, I think if I didn't pick Rey Mysterio, I would have picked him. But
because
I'll call the ending right now. Rey Mysterio, 619 on Evans to beat him and win the match.
Yeah, and climb the ladder and win that Intercontinental title.
He's gonna knock him out. Everyone else is gonna be down. He's gonna walk up the ladder, take it, and win.
Okay. I mean, if you say so, I think Javon Evans is gonna do like some sort of like from the top rope while someone is on the ladder. He's gonna jump and he's gonna like RKO them or hit a cutter on them, and then they go through a table. He climbs up and he grabs the championship because again, Javon Evans this early, like the guy is only what 2021. The guy's only 5 years older than I am, and he weighs like what 20 more pounds heavier than me. It's like, how good would that be for your career?
That would be, I mean, there's so many young up and coming wrestlers in this WrestleMania, and a win for them would really put them all in the spotlight.
Exactly. I mean, the Mid-Card Championship, Intercontinental Championship, like that's the workhorse title. That's the title that shows up every single week. And Javon Evans will become even more of a fan favorite. Now we have the match that everybody hates to see. It's the U.S. title match between Ilya Dragunov, Sami Zayn, even though people would have preferred 18,000 more people like Ilya Dragunov or Carmelo Hayes than Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. I think we all know who's going to win this match.
Trick Williams.
Trick Williams.
There's not really much explanation here.
I'm so sick and tired of Sami Zayn constantly burying young talent.
Hmm.
I mean, again, the only way, like Cody Rhodes, the only way I can see Sami Zayn winning this match is if he turns heel.
Yeah, and which I think could be a definite outcome to this match with Sami Zayn turning heel.
Exactly, because his face character, his babyface character, I mean, like great character, but man, is it has it passed its time.
Yeah, and I think WWE at least should be coming around to realize that. And I think WrestleMania Night 2 would be the perfect moment to have Sami Zayn turn heel.
Exactly. And if he doesn't, if he just, can you imagine if Sami Zayn as a face buries another young talent, just flat out just wins clean?
That won't happen. If he wins, he's either going to do something dirty like a low blow or something, or he's going to turn heel.
Exactly. Like I would have Trick Williams losing if he was facing someone like Carmelo or Ilya Dragunov, but like Sami Zayn, he doesn't need the United States title.
Hmm.
Um, Now we have the WWE Women's Championship match between Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley.
I have Rhea Ripley winning this.
Rhea Ripley better win. Like, and for all the people that are saying like, "Oh, Rhea Ripley's being forced," would you rather see another couple months of this Jade Cargill title BS because her reign so far?
Yeah, it's been very boring.
She's had the title since November, and she's only had like one or two defenses.
Hmm.
Like, it's been really bad. Plus, Jade Cargill as a wrestler, if you've ever watched her matches, like she's just so slow and boring. She telegraphs, she botches. Honestly, on the mic, she can't really talk all that much.
Hmm.
Rhea Ripley needs to win because it's been a while since she got a credible win, and this is the perfect time to do it.
Yup.
Yeah, because Rhea Ripley, you can agree
Rhea,
with me on this.
yeah, she's the best women's wrestler in the WWE currently.
Yeah, probably I would go as far as to say she's probably the most over wrestler in general, wrestler in the league. When it comes to being over with the crowd, she's probably the most over wrestler. And even when you have Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, I'm still picking Rhea Ripley.
Hmm.
Now we have Dominic Mysterio versus the Demon Finn Balor.
The Demon Finn Balor will be coming back, and he will destroy Dominic Mysterio. I
Yeah,
hope that happens. Rey Mysterio is my favorite wrestler of all time, and Dominic Mysterio is my most hated.
fair enough. But like, what will happen if Dominic won this?
I would be pissed, definitely.
But second off, like it just wouldn't make sense. What would be the point of bringing back the Demon just for him to lose to, out of all people, Dominic Mysterio?
Yeah, I mean, I think they could have picked a better matchup to play against Finn Balor, but I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I might just be saying that because I don't like Dominic Mysterio, but yeah, there would be no point in bringing back the Demon Finn Balor to to just come back and lose.
Exactly. Like the only way that the Demon should lose is if he loses to like a top guy. Like
Yeah,
he's lost to Roman Reigns. He's lost to what, Edge in a Hell in a Cell match, great Hell in a Cell match. But like those are the type of people that he should be losing to, not Demon Finn Balor. But it also frustrates me to the point where the only way that you can even have Finn Balor win a match, the only way you can give Finn Balor a win is if he brings
is if
back
he
his
yeah
demon
if he
character.
brings back his old character. I mean, I think Finn Balor is a great wrestler, Demon or not Demon. I think they should have at least given him a few credible wins here and there. But yeah, they shouldn't have just brought him back just to be the Demon to win to just to lose. I think that'd be stupid.
I feel like if you want to build up Finn Balor, you needed to have this match just be regular Finn Balor versus Dom. And then maybe at Backlash, this time you'll have Dom win. And then maybe at the next pay per view after Backlash, just then bring back the Demon for the trivia. For yeah, just you don't need Demon immediately. Like it's very unnecessary, I feel like.
Yeah.
But either way, Demon is going to win. There should be no question about this.
Yeah.
And finally, we have the main event of the entire show, the cream of the crop, the big one. Again, the main event of the entire WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk.
I got Roman Reigns.
You got Roman Reigns. I don't know, man. All right. I can think of two scenarios. One, they have a great match. They beat up on each other for a little bit. Then the Usos come out and try to help Roman. Roman says they don't need their help. Then CM Punk shows up. And then Jey Uso accidentally kicks Roman Reigns instead of CM Punk, which allows the door for CM Punk to go and win. Or I could also see The Rock coming back and screwing over CM Punk.
That second scenario is exactly what I was thinking of.
Because
I think The Rock is going to come back and help. CM Punk is going to look like, let's say 10, 15 minutes into the match, CM Punk is going to look like he's already got this win down. He's already going to win. And then all you're going to hear, Roman Reigns is going to kick out of a pin, and you're going to hear The Rock's intro. He's going to run in the ring, beat up CM Punk. Roman Reigns gets up, hits CM Punk with a spear. Bam. That's the match.
And the way he's going to do that, probably, I'm predicting that, like, he's going to do, like, you know, he's on the TKO board of directors, you know, so he has authority. He's going to say, like, he's going to point to the referee, listen, you count, you're fired, or something like that, like he did at WrestleMania 40. Like, your count, you're fired, or you disqualify him, you're fired, and he's going to do something like that. Then he's going to beat up CM Punk, and I can see Roman Reigns doing it because in CM Punk's promos, he has been name dropping, you know, The Rock, which leads me to believe maybe there's something there.
Yeah, when you name drop somebody like The Rock on multiple occasions, that's not a coincidence.
And it's not just name dropping. Like, he's been calling out The Rock for a while. Like, after he helped Cena turn heel, he called him a bald fraud.
Yep. And what time to have this happen than WrestleMania?
Exactly. And especially in Las Vegas? I mean, come on now. Come on.
You couldn't have written a better script.
Exactly. Literally, because WWE scripted. Any surprise, like, return predictions other than maybe The Rock? I mean, I could see, again, I mentioned earlier, I can see maybe Braun Breaker.
I mean, I can see Braun Breaker, but I think the WWE, they're gonna have something with like athletes that are gonna come in and be
like,
in a fight.
Since it's in Las Vegas, maybe Tom Brady is gonna come out and like celebrity and like the Usos and LA Knight match. Like, Logan Paul is gonna take the brass knuckles. He's gonna try and cheat. And Logan Paul and Tom Brady have been beefing lately. So maybe Tom Brady can, like, bam, hit Logan Paul and take his brass knuckles away, give him like to like the Usos and have them win. That would be cinema. That would be
peak.
Because
having the GOAT of football,
Tom Brady,
help out the Usos and LA Knight win a WrestleMania match.
And we're gonna look back at these predictions, and we're gonna look at how we did. But it would be nothing better than to see Liv Morgan win that championship. I will say. Liv Morgan. Come
Of course you
on.
would. Of course you would. All right, we're gonna end this here.
Come
Thanks for
on.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked this episode. Again, let us know down in the comments. What are your WrestleMania 42 predictions? We
Yes,
would love
sir.
to hear them. But I'm Nico Mateo,
And I'm Postmetrics.
and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Later.